Sex myth number 5.
Just had a conversation with my mom about this, that we heard that if you have sex, that it'll make your booty bigger or something, or your boobs bigger or something like that. I've heard it from boys, mainly boys. And then there are some girls that I've heard when I was younger, they'll say something like that, but other than that, it would be mainly boys.
That's a myth. Sex in the media. Does the media discuss STIs and the consequences of unsafe sex?
Rarely.
Not often.
Sometimes.
All I've heard it being as a joke.
You don't really hear about consequences of sex. But a lot of rappers, they promote safe sex in their songs.
They talk about people having STDs and HIV and like, I can't think of his name, but he has an STD and now he's like trying to help everybody to be safe and all that. A pretty actress will have it and you'll be like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty, how could she have this? And then make you think, well, maybe because she's pretty and I might not be as pretty as her, anybody could get it. Ugly, pretty, anything.
Main one is like the girl end up getting pregnant, or somebody may get a virus or some type of disease from it. That influenced me to like wait. I mean, I never really was like eager to like, just, oh yeah, I want to have sex. I like, my parents always talked to me about waiting and stuff, so I just, when the time comes, it comes.
Secret Life of the American Teenager. They show like she had the baby and how it was going bad and everything.
Once in biology, my teacher had me watch a film, and on the film it was this guy and he had AIDS, and they showed him how he looked when he first found out about it. And toward the end of the video, he was in a hospital and he was like fragile. Like, I was like, oh my God, I never want to do that. Are you serious? It's scary.
What messages about sex and relationships do you notice in the media?
If you just fight, you're going to be okay.
Sometimes it could be hard. Sometimes, like, if you got a good bond with a person, y'all could stick things out, work it out.
You should be patient with your partner. Like, if something, depending on what the problem is, you should be patient with them, try to listen, and don't just, like, get upset about something that may or may not be true. Like, just, kind of talk it out if it's worth trying to get through.
Teenagers can always go to their parents, but a lot of children can't go to their parents and talk about it. And they don't show, like, the two sides of the story.
Not one argument should be, like, to a breakup or a divorce, because every relationship grows by arguments.
People are basically going to do what they have to do to get what they want, and once they get it, yeah, because their heart wasn't in it, of course, it's over. So don't fall too deep.
Does media teach you anything?
Well, like, if you have no one, like, parents to help you, you look at TV not, like, as a how-to. It's just, like, you don't, like, go, oh, I'm going to learn how to do it. You just look at it and go, is that how they really do it,
It all depends on what you're actually watching or what you're actually listening to, because a lot of it now is dealing with breakup and who cheated on who and who messed over who. But there are some people that are out there trying to mend relationships, and people who are actually trying to look at the brighter side of relationships and what love can really be.
It shows people how to work relationships, but it's somewhat a bad influence for young teens also, because they don't really know what they're doing.
A lot of people watch it, so I guess that they know what's the negative side of it, but I guess they just don't care. Like, they just watch it for entertainment.
Reality TV.
Everything you see, you can't believe it. Reality shows not always true. You got to see on your own to believe something, I think. I don't think, like, if somebody tell you something and you still want to do it, you got to see on your own and make your own decisions and learn from your own mistakes.
They're so drama-filled. Like, sometimes they'll show you the the sweet little nice parts, but the majority of it is drama filled. And people think like that's how you're supposed to act in the real world, and you don't have supposed to have any respect towards anybody else or whatever. Like the world is just all about you.
Reality shows make me want to think that all boys are dogs because stuff like raging and how you just doing all this with all these different girls and you trying to find love, but how you finding love when you dating all these different girls? It gives people the wrong perception about everything, make you think that everybody is like this one idiot on the TV.
In a lot of reality shows, they always have the scene where they're out clubbing and they're getting drunk, and then, you know, then of course they have a nightcap. It's kind of like a one-night stand type thing. You meet a girl or a guy, and you guys, I guess, talk for hours maybe, and then all of a sudden you guys are like intimate with each other, like you're doing it, I guess. And then the next morning you'd be like, oh, how did you get there?
Reality TV shows normally show broken relationships where the man or the lady goes and sleeps out with like 50 people or with so many people that they can't even count or they don't even remember. And it's sad because, you know, with the amount of STDs that are out there, you know, you wouldn't want to do something like that. But they want to constantly cover it up with, okay, I'm protecting myself, but even with a protection, you can still get an STD. So I still think that it really negatively impacts us because of the simple fact that a lot of kids now, they're doing the same thing. And it's starting young, really, really young. Like, I've heard already that there have been kids in the 5th grade having sex.